Hey everyone, another session for you here. Gonna start off. I started off with 6 triples of 300 on the bench, and they all went really well. Feeling a lot better. Gonna probably increase that weight next week. Just a little bit. The training weight, at least up another 5 pounds because it's feeling so smooth. Also, want to bring up something. My planned meet was going to be the USAPL in February, but there's some technical issues with age requirements for being able to be in the junior class and qualify for the junior nationals. My understanding from my interpretation of their rulings is that it's calendar year, and so since I turned 24 in October, even though that's after this meet and the nationals, I technically can't lift as a junior because I turned 24 in the year of the nationals. So that ended up not being able to work out for me. If you guys have any other understanding of that rule or could clarify for me if it's different than I believe it is now, then I'd like to hear that. But on to the deadlifts. Pretty high volume on the pulls today. 605 for a triple, 635 for 2 doubles, and I ended up doing a set of 4 as my third, and then I dropped back down to 605 again. And I do want to talk a little bit about my mentality when I'm doing especially deadlift workouts. Normally with squat and bench, I know I'm going to get the weight. With deadlift, I get a little bit more nervous because I'm working with a higher training max than I would ever go with on a squat or a bench. I generally do better at sub-maximal on deads, and so I can go a little closer to a maximal number, and generally have the opportunity to go a little bit heavier without as much risk. But sometimes in sessions, it's pretty much the only lift that I will ever get close to missing a rep on because I try to, I press it so hard. And I just want to talk about my mentality. Every single time I go up to the bar for a deadlift workout, especially if it's rep work for sets, I always approach it with the same mindset of, doesn't matter if I'm not going to be able to pull this, I'm going to try as hard as I can anyway to get to the required number of reps. And if it goes, then it goes, and if it doesn't, oh well, I'll just lighten it for the next time and get over it. It's been a big ego controller for me, being able to kind of put the ego away for the deadlift and say that sometimes you just don't feel great, especially with this program. You're deadlifting twice a week. No one else does that. I can't imagine any other program calling for deadlifts twice a week, and I can't imagine a program doing that and having you squat twice as well. It's just a lot to ask your body to do, and so every once in a while you're not going to feel great. Most times, my deadlift days, I feel pretty trash going in. Today was, I felt pretty crappy, but I ended up getting some good work in, and so it's something to keep in mind. Occasionally you have to go in with the mindset of, these sets are going to suck, but I'm going to keep pulling, or I'm going to keep squatting, or I'm going to keep pressing until they don't work anymore, and then I'll reassess from there, but I'm going to give it my effort at the time. After that, you saw I moved back, did a 4x4 at 280 with my feet up, and a little bit closer grip on the bench, tried to pause them all, and felt okay. 8 sets of 10 for these. It's kind of like a rear delt, upper back fly / toss the weights. I'm looking for the activation. Another 8 sets of 10 here on the tricep pushdown. I had a lot of people talk about how I shouldn't let the weight go as high because I'm going to get too much lat involvement and use momentum. And I appreciate the input. It has been received and thought about. But over the course of the 8 sets that I did last time, I did a couple of different permutations of the exercise, and this is the one that I liked the best. I don't mind having a little bit of lat involvement or rear delt involvement in my tricep work because I'm trying to use it as an accessory to get the blood flow in and get stronger in the area. I don't need to isolate my triceps to the point where nothing else is getting worked. I'm totally fine with having other muscles involved. And trust me, the blood flow that I was getting to those areas with both of those exercises, even though they weren't as extremely strict as they possibly could have been, I got the work that I needed, and I got the work that I felt like I wanted, so I'm pretty happy with the performance. Only did 5 sets of 10 for those back raises because I'm going to have to squat on Friday and decided not to completely and totally torch my back with a whole bunch of extra volume that isn't called for in the program anyway. So that's pretty much how that workout went. Again, I think we talked about the meet program. I'm going to be looking for one maybe in March. I think there's a APF meet in March that I'd like to do, probably without, I mean, the same standards that I would try to do with the USAPL meet. I don't want to change up my training for it. I really like the stricter performance of the lift, but I do have a lot of other things I want to talk about, but I keep running out of footage, so I either need to start making my videos longer or my sets just need to be longer. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all the questions and the support that I've been getting. Going to be heading back to school here pretty soon, so my availability is going to be limited again, but I'm going to try to keep up everything as much as I have been. It's been really fun. I really enjoy it. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.